On this episode of Salt Lake Insider, we're downtown at the Gateway getting the behind-the-scenes scoop on what's going on with this place. On this episode... Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Salt Lake Insider episode number 9. I'm Dustin Brohm, the founder of Search Salt Lake and the host of the show. And I'm in downtown today at the Gateway. I'm sitting here with Edie Trott, the marketing manager of the Gateway. And if you guys haven't been to the Gateway recently, there's so much going on. There's so many cool changes that have happened and improvements that it's exciting. Like I'm really excited to hear what's going on at the Gateway. What should we expect over the next 6 months, a year, whatever, and I just want this place to be cool again.
It is exciting what's happening here at the Gateway. In fact, I want to kind of review what we did in the last 6 months.
Yes.
Because a lot of people haven't been back. I hear stories all the time from people, and I love the nostalgia that people have for this place. Right. I mean, coming here and doing Christmas shopping, and even when the Olympics came to town, all of those stories are really fantastic. And this property has a really special place in Salt Lake City, in downtown Salt Lake City, in people's hearts. So, so over the past 6 months, we've developed the Gateway, or fixed it up in a way where it's kind of an urban playground. So we've got fun sort of moments throughout the property we have seesaws and light up swing sets and light up furniture, and even put the AstroTurf in, which brightens up the place a lot. And
it does.
So we've done a lot of exterior work, and we're moving into getting some more places for people to go. So more merchants coming in too. Nice.
So the one that really got me excited when I heard about it was Dave & Buster's.
Yeah.
Because Topgolf is the closest thing we have in Salt Lake, and Topgolf's fairly new. So, and that's in Midvale. I mean, that's 7200 South. Mm-hmm. And so for anyone watching who doesn't know what Dave & Buster's is, why should that excite them? What is Dave & Buster's, and why should that excite them?
So Dave & Buster's is I think, kind of the perfect combination of restaurant, entertainment, gaming, place for you to go and hang out for, whether it's a quick lunch hour or you need some like 4 hours to burn with your kids, you know, and it's raining or snowing, or a combination of both that happens here in the wintertime. So, but basically it's going to be a 40,000 square foot space that's taking up 40,000. I know, it's a lot.
I sell houses that are like 2,000 and 3,000.
Right. So. Well, my house is only 1,500, so I could fit in the bathrooms probably. At any rate, so it's taking from what used to be the food court all the way north to the old Hollister.
Okay.
So it's almost, I like to say that it's like almost like a city block.
Sure.
And it'll be great. We have Dave & Buster's at other Vestar properties, and they do very well there, and we're excited to bring it to Utah and Salt Lake City.
Nice. I'm excited for it because I've only been there once, and it was in Tempe, Arizona. It's fun.
You were at one of our properties.
Was that one of yours?
Yeah, Tempe Marketplace. Awesome. It's a Vestar property.
That was a cool spot.
Yeah.
She's mentioning Vestar. So if you've been paying attention in the news, what was it, a year and a half ago? Mm-hmm. The Gateway was purchased by a company called Vestar, and I'll let you explain kind of what you guys do and why the Gateway.
Sure. So we're a property management company. We own and operate and manage retail properties throughout the Western U.S. So we have well over 65 properties in our portfolio. We've grown quite a bit lately.
Yeah.
And so we're in California, Washington, Nevada, Texas, Colorado, Utah, and Arizona is where our corporate headquarters is based. And so we've actually been around for well over 25 years and have stayed in kind of the Southwest area mostly, and over the past 10 years have really expanded into other markets. And what we do, one of the things that we do is we buy retail properties that have seen better days.
They need some love.
They need a little love
the
and a
Gateway
little
needed some love.
and a little affection, and and a little bit of foresight too. It's no secret that retail is not doing well, and people are kind of wondering how we're transitioning. So anyways, we purchased the Gateway as an opportunity. We saw it as a great location. Salt Lake City is a tremendous city. I mean, it's making all these Forbes lists and best place to go once you graduate college and that kind of stuff.
Right. The secret's out.
Right. Secret's out. Hey, I moved here from Southern California. I got a screaming deal on my house. So.
Right.
But anyways, so we purchased the Gateway with the idea that we were going to take it away from a traditional mall concept into an entertainment district, and that really shines with us signing the lease with Dave & Buster's.
Love it. Yeah, because like you said, the shopping mall, that was so 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I remember after junior high school, I'd walk down to the Cottonwood Mall on Holiday, and that was the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even there anymore. It's just a dirt field, but now you just have Alexa order your stuff online, and you don't need a shopping mall, really.
Absolutely.
Well, that's exciting, because I was down here 2 weeks ago, ish, and for like the Made in Utah festival, and I was with my wife and my 3-year-old, and I was blown away at just how much bigger the trees were than last time I was here, 10 years ago or something. And I was thinking to myself, this could be so cool again if you just do the right stuff to it.
Yeah.
And it sounds like you're putting some of that into motion, which is awesome.
We are. Beyond sort of what you see now in terms of the urban playground aspect of it is we're also in the process of doing different types of art installations. So we're doing large murals and creating moments around the property for people to enjoy through public art. And we're also doing that with our marketing events or our event programming. Made in Utah Festival, it's put on by Utah Stories magazine.
Oh, yeah.
And they were looking for a location, and this location really lends itself. It's fantastic for something like that, or a farmer's market, or we even did a concert festival here last weekend over Labor Day weekend, and it was amazing.
Nice.
So, and that's what we're also doing is programming for the community to come. We had a great eclipse event. We didn't really do a whole lot, but we didn't have to do anything. The sun and the moon were doing their thing.
It's a pretty simple event, right? You just put on glasses and look up.
Right, but 3,500 people got together and enjoyed this, somewhat once in a lifetime experience together.
Is that down at the fountain?
It was, yeah.
The Legacy Plaza, is that what it's called?
We call it the Plaza.
The Plaza.
We call it the Plaza, and it's Olympic Fountain.
Olympic Fountain.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, I saw a bunch of stuff on Instagram during the eclipse of people watching it, so that's cool. And right now we're down in front of the Megaplex Theaters on the south end, and you guys call this Restaurant Row.
This is Theater Plaza, and then below us on the street level is Restaurant Row.
Gotcha. So we're above Restaurant Row.
We're above Restaurant Row.
Okay.
Exactly. But this is
Cool.
This is like one of my favorite areas because. Well, normally when there aren't fires around us, there's a great view.
Yes.
And so you can see the hills, and it's a nice place to just kind of hang and relax
and chill.
and
see
chill.
The mountains today.
No,
this is stupid.
it is. It's really bad out.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to do what you can do. So what else is coming up here at the Gateway that people should be excited about? Any restaurants? Any shops? What can you tell us?
So what I can tell you about is Medici, Neapolitan pizza. It's Medici, Midici. It's a concept that's from Southern California, and the food is just really it's special. It's clean. It's pizza, but it's
yeah.
brick, made in a brick oven that's actually imported from Italy.
Yeah.
And
not Walmart ingredients.
Right. So, hey, there's nothing wrong with Walmart sometimes.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
So, but basically, they set up their restaurant, so the kitchen is in the heart of the restaurant, and it's, cool. As in all homes, the kitchen is the heart of the home, and so they're really in their whole philosophy is like people walk in as strangers and leave as friends.
Yeah.
And that it really actually fits in well with what we're trying to do here is, come here, make friendships and you know, just enjoy what Salt Lake City has to offer.
Awesome. Well, I'm excited. So how soon should the public start noticing the Gateway's back?
Now.
Right now?
Now the Gateway's back.
Well, the seesaws are cool.
The
so I'm gonna
seesaws
bring my
are
kid
cool,
down.
and those light up at night. They're really cool.
They light up?
They do. And
Really?
the thing is we actually have great tenants already that fit and fulfill that entertainment destination. So
Sure.
we've got Clark Planetarium that has,
Yes.
you know, the IMAX Dome Planetarium Theater, and
Thing.
then and I know that was a really good one for them.
Yeah. Thing.
And then we have Discovery Gateway, which is a great children's museum. They
Yeah.
have an exhibit right now called Live Hive, and they have live bees building a hive
Really?
inside of the planetarium. It's actually really cool.
That's cool.
And I think like the education aspect of bees and how important they are is important today. And we also have Wise Guys, which has amazing comedy acts throughout the year. And then the Depot has they're ramping up their fall concert schedule as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
So.
Well, once it finally cools off, it's still 90 degrees. It's, what is it, like September 6th, and we're sweating out here. So once it finally cools off, I'm going to bring my kid back a lot more.
Absolutely.
It's cool to see what you guys have done with the
Yeah.
place. It's an awesome property.
Well, thank you.
You
Thanks.
bet. Anything else you want to mention before we call it a day?
I don't know when you're posting this, but
Probably Friday.
Friday. Okay.
Yeah.
So this weekend we have the Brazilian Fest, which is on Saturday.
Oh, cool, yeah.
From 1 to 7, and then the following weekend on Saturday and Sunday we have Festa Italiana, which is an Italian festival.
Nice.
Authentic music, authentic food, authentic beer. And both are free, open to the public, all ages events.
Fantastic. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Edie, thank you very much. Appreciate your time. Thanks for making the Gateway awesome again, because I don't know, I'm such a nostalgic guy that I've lived here forever, and the Gateway used to be so cool, but it's nice to see that it's going to be cool again for a totally different reason.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
cool. Well, thank you guys very much for watching Salt Lake Insider Episode 9 down at the Gateway. Have a good one.